I think balance is as much as an illusion as time is. I think it depends on the importance you put into them, and the kind of like the weight that you give each. You know, I do think that balance, just as time itself, is a privilege. It's a luxury, but it's an attainable privilege and it's an attainable luxury. But it's not through typical means of putting in, hours for $1 or fruits of your labor per se. It's more or less like the the result of, as Brian was saying, like your discipline, time management. Time management and balance go hand in hand. Two are inseparable. So I think it's one of those things where you actually, when you learn, I guess you can say, the importance of time, or more or less not the importance, but the power of time, you will eventually achieve balance. It's not an overnight thing. It's not one of those things where you're in the gym or you're practicing your meditation or whatever, for 7 days and then you magically achieve it. It's a continuum of effort. I think with anything like this, it's a continuum of effort, but I'll say that it is the potential for. I think everything we talk about on this podcast will relate to the potential for. If you're disciplined, you have the potential for, but it won't necessarily equate to balance. It won't necessarily equate to power. It won't necessarily equate to, a fruitful life, but you have the potential for. Rather, if you're not doing anything at all, like we were mentioning, or like you guys were mentioning, the likelihood of you achieving balance is slim.